Next, the Spotlight Moment, where we highlight people and organizations making a difference in our community. We take you now to the Cooper River Boathouse, where some deserving Pennsauken residents are receiving proclamations from the Board of Freeholders.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to call the Pennsauken Committee our partners in government. We have worked very well together over the years, and we're very proud to work with them. This Township Committee has done an outstanding job in leading this community. From the great neighborhoods that are here, from the great achievements they've made in developing and redeveloping the township. But I think what I'm most proud of, and happy to say I know both of these people and the members of the committee, is the work they do in creating jobs in Pennsauken. A lot of it goes under the radar screen, quite frankly, but this Township Committee has worked so aggressively over the years that they have created literally thousands of new jobs in Pennsauken Township during the most difficult of economic times. And I think that's a real tribute to the leadership of Mayor Taylor and the other members of the committee. So Mayor, we're very proud to be with you tonight. Freeholder Young has a presentation for you.
Mayor, on behalf of the Camden County Freeholders, we would like to give you a CDBG check in the amount of $90,700. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much on behalf of the residents of Pennsauken and the members of the Township Committee. We certainly have a great partnership with the Freeholders, and you look around, it started with this room, you look at what's going on the river. Next year we're going to have a Class A restaurant right here on the river, a great playground. It's just a great place. So thank you for the support you've given us, and we make a good team. Thank you. You know, they say that there is a flower amongst all thorns, and a person that has helped Betsy McBride, who is on committee, we call her the Green Lady, because she is very conscientious, and I tell you what, she is working on some endeavors to make our town even better, keeping it green, cleaning it up, and we're very proud of the job she does. So, and she'll be mayor one day, and she'll lose her hair like I do. But once again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For meetings from town to town each month, we asked the governing body of the municipality in which we're having the meeting to give us the name of a nonprofit worthy of recognition and a small donation for the Board of Freeholders. And this governing body has chosen the Half Century Jets to be recognized tonight. Is anybody here from the Half Century Jets? So a little bit about the Half Century Jets. This group celebrated their 45th anniversary in April of this year. They act as liaison to the township, county, and state agencies relative to senior issues and senior activities. They offer all kinds of events and information for seniors. This group also brings in speakers and circulates opportunities for senior activities. It promotes the health and welfare of the Pennsauken senior citizens. And one of the reasons why Pennsauken is such a special place is that the Half Century Jets have been around for 45 years and do the great work they do.
This is a small token of our appreciation from the Camden County Freeholder Board, and a way of us saying thank you for the service that you do to the county, to your township.
I thank you very much on behalf of myself and all of our members. And I can guarantee you it'll be put to good use throughout the year. And thank you to our committeemen for the support they give us during the year. Thank you.
We have one more presentation, so why doesn't everybody just stay up here, okay? This one's for Sonny, okay? So this governing body also wanted us to recognize somebody for their community service over the years. And Sonny, come forward. We're going to recognize you tonight with this proclamation. So how many in this room know Sonny?
I figured.
So he was born in South Philadelphia, but wised up at some point in his life and came over to Pennsauken, New Jersey. He has dedicated his life to helping others. He's worked closely with the Stonemasons Union, Unico, the Variety Club, Sons of Italy Lodge 2567, Cherry Hill and Bucks County Committee of Building Trades. In 2005, he was named Man of the Year by the Pennsauken Democrat Club, and he also was named Man of the Year by Unico. He's a man who's very proud of his Italian-American roots and works day in and day out on behalf of citizens and for the good of all common people here in Pennsauken and throughout our region. So, Sonny, on behalf of the Board of Freeholders, I want to thank you and give you this proclamation for your years of community service to Pennsauken. So one funny story about Sonny before I turn the mic over. Recently we were at a crab night. We were at a crab night recently. Yeah. And Sonny helped cook the crabs, which was an event to raise money for a charity. And somehow, while he was cooking the crabs, he lost his wedding ring. You remember that? This man was possessed on finding that wedding ring. The whole party came to a stop. He was scared. He was scared. Went through everybody's plates, the empty crab shells, and guess where it was? Well, when he was cooking, he was wearing gloves, and he took the gloves off in the glove. But thankfully, the ring was found. Whew.
Watch this guy. He always pulls a gun on me. He's dangerous. But I love him. What can I say humbly? I thank our Mayor Rick Taylor and our administrator and all the freeholders and stuff for this great honor. I don't know where, the way you read it, I didn't think that was me. But I am so proud, and all I can say is I wish you and your families good health and good wishes, and a special prayer for our men and women who are serving in the armed services. May they come home safe and soon. And we hate to skip out, but we have a commitment to the VFW in Glendora. So thanks again.
He cooked crabs today.
Did he?
Where's the ring?
I took it off.
All right.
Took it off. Them little squiddles. But thanks so much. Thank you.
Sustainability. So Betsy has nominated to get the award Michael Caruth. So Michael is a lifelong resident of Pennsauken. He grew up here and attended Pennsauken High School, left for a few years to study golf course management, and returned to his beloved hometown, where he is responsible for the upkeep and planting of trees at the public golf course. Michael took over as chair of the Pennsauken Shade Tree Commission when it was reestablished in 2011. 5 years ago, Michael took on the enormous task of developing a community forestry plan for Pennsauken, and that is a lot of hard work. After 5 years of hard work and dedication, the Pennsauken Shade Tree Commission now has a community forestry plan. Trees have been identified and classified. A hazardous tree list has been compiled, giving the township a guide to removing trees that are hazardous and replacing them with appropriate healthy trees. Each year, the state requires an accomplishment report from the commission. So this year, under Michael's leadership, 20 residential trees have been planted, along with a number of community plantings. Not only does Michael educate the public through outreach activities, such as community plantings and attending town events, Michael ensures he remains educated, as well as the other members of the Shade Tree Commission, by attending at least 2 continuing education courses offered by the state each year. And I also took those courses, and it's a long day, so I give you credit for. Yes, it is. So I just, on behalf of the Board of Freeholders, we thank you so much, because this is important, what you do. It's important for everyone here, and it's important for future generations. So thank you.
Hello, everyone. I was asked by Freeholder Gentrick Mayor's office to suggest somebody for this award, and it only took me a second to decide who it should be. And I brought that name before Township Committee, and it was unanimous that Michael should be the one to receive the award for Pennsauken this year. I am Mrs. Green, and I did want to make sure that we reestablished the Shade Tree Commission, and I couldn't have done it without the leadership of Michael for that commission, because a lot of the people who were serving really didn't know that much about trees. And he was an expert on trees, and he was getting his continuing education on trees yearly anyway. So he educated us, and immediately I decided I'd plant a tree out in front of my yard, in front of my house, and I planted a Kwanzaa cherry. Well, you're not supposed to put Kwanzaa cherries on curbline trees because so I'm learning. So now I have to decide whether to pull up that tree and move it somewhere else or not. But under his leadership, we've been able to help residents understand more about trees, understand which right tree, right place, and also to be able to work with them on making decisions to plant in their yard instead of the curb line. Because what's happening in the curb line, when you plant the wrong tree, the roots buckle up the sidewalks and the people have to pay to fix the sidewalk, or the tree gets injured by PSEG or by trucks that go by. So we're encouraging people to take a new look at trees in their yard instead of on the curb line, and helping them to make choices for the future. We know how good trees are for the environment, and we know how we'd like to stay Tree City USA, and we couldn't do it without Michael, and definitely walking the streets of Pennsauken and identifying trees and ones that need to be taken down. It's hard, it's a lot of work, and he's taught us how to do it. I'm very proud to have him on the commission and get this award today.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I want to put this award on my behalf for hard work, but also my fellow commissioners. It is a lot of hard work. It's not a very thankful job, but trees are needed out there, and they definitely help our environment and make Pennsauken look beautiful. So everybody pitch in, keep it green, keep it clean. Thank you, Mrs. Green. You're the best.